Welcome to part 28 of Skies of Arcadia. After we dropped off Enrique, now we're just heading home, feeling kind of depressed about ourselves.
Enrique left us.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say after we dropped off Blackbeard in a trash can.
Well, we did that too. Well, we dropped his ship in a trash can because there's only Trash Mach 2.
Pretty much.
Plus also we're realizing the thought that, oh, we're going to have to also leave Fina behind. Wah.
The Blue Rogues are falling apart. It's terrible.
You're tearing us apart, Valua.
It just means you have to die naturally.
Wow, Vice. Wow. That's heavy. I'm glad that sucker's gone. I'm glad this sucker's here.
I thought you left. Wait, what?
Yes.
Apparently they can get... I like his look where it's like, oh no, she's here. Oh god. What's in the basket?
How many pies did you bake? It's as big as your dress.
Party pie. Enough for a party, basically.
Look inside the basket. Half of them are crushed from the weight.
Maybe the densest pies are at the bottom. She's really good at her job.
All for Gilder.
I didn't do it for you.
Who are you again?
Thank you very much.
Good job throwing your voice there.
I like this big open expression with an exclamation point and then thank you very much. But now we're gonna have a party to celebrate everyone leaving each other. Happy Valentine's Day!
Perfect.
Even though it's probably not going to go up until maybe the end of the month, maybe in March.
Probably March.
Hey, it's just setting a time slot for this. But hey, I mean, look at the party that we have. And this is also just one of the things. I wish the cinematics opened up when you had more of a crew, but they obviously can only assume you have the necessity crew, people that you can pick up just no matter how you play the game. So of course Moagi's going to be there. All the old people, Marco. That's a pie?
I was going to say that looks like a fish.
Ta-da! It's a texture.
Can we eat it? You can try. That's a weird looking pie in front of Fina.
It's a turkey pie.
You're gonna have to make the pot pie yourself.
I like the pie wine in the back.
The various pine wine flavors. Pine, whatever. Pine flavored pine sol.
Pine wine.
Drink your pine sol.
I like it. Gilder's just like, what? She's crazy, huh?
That's why it's called the Silver Shrine.
Also, it's like, they have no concept of capitalism. What losers? They don't even have animals there.
We don't even have anything. It's dead up there. Just like my soul.
We don't even have people.
We make cloth out of moonstones. It's very itchy. Very itchy.
It's just a dress of asbestos.
We got plenty of that.
My lungs are a mess.
So Fina's the opposite of Ramirez. At least, Fina got at least exposed to good people when she got here. Ramirez, not so much. Fuck you, Valua.
Ramirez got dropped off in asshole capital.
Thank
I'm
you
surprised
very
he stayed the hero for as long as he did.
And Fina got dropped off and hee.
Different kind of assholes.
Awkward party of 5 with no music, alright. Oh, there we go. Are you gonna stop doing that at some point, or,
No!
Stop hitting my crotch!
That's amazing!
Ika falls over.
Yeah, I know that cup's kind of big, I made it myself.
Music by Gary Newman.
They had some fun together.
We don't need to find people.
I said Gary Newman, not Randy.
That's a good point.
I was thinking, what era is this?
Yes. Maybe I won't die anymore. This, it's sad. It's bittersweet, I should say. I got used to it.
The thing on your forehead says loser. Oh, what?
Loser, what'd you do?
Oh wait, actual anti-piracy measures? What is this?
What?
Oh hi.
Oh my god.
Naruto!
How'd they find us?
Because we're in a giant crescent moon island right next to Valua.
Wait, we're next to Valua?
Yep. On the map we are.
This is a horrible plan.
This is a terrible idea. Oh, we just spent all that gold building this place.
Now we can't get down.
And then get up again.
There goes Statue Vice.
My face. As you can tell, it doesn't take long for everything to go wrong.
That's a cool trick. How are your legs still intact?
We got some new Valuan soldiers. Voldo.
Yeah.
They come with more of an assassin style, I suppose. So, first combat we've ever really had in Crescent Isle that wasn't grapefish. Now we're fighting murderers. And down to a crew of 3. These guys actually are decently strong. So the lollipop is actually pretty useful.
The lollipop kill.
It's a good thing we have stupidly oversized candy.
Here goes.
Ow, candy. Why'd you hit me with that? I'm confused. I'm gonna stab my partners.
You didn't tell me there'd be food. Why are we killing them?
And of course, they always cast silence on Fina, because the game knows she's the spellcaster. Stop her. I missed.
Too bad.
You suck. I have Constitution Gem on, motherfucker.
Stop her if you can.
She just flares the Constitution Gem, and she's like, what? Ain't got shit on me. At this point, just aim Cutlass Fury and just kill the dudes. That's your job. Honestly, they have too much health to kind of well down any other way, so... But honestly, like, it's easy enough to survive this part. It's the next part that's a little tough.
It's been a long time since we've seen Cutlass Fury.
At this point, they're not strong enough to deal with my Cutlass Wrath. They don't deserve it. Or Pirate's Wrath. I keep on saying Cutlass Wrath because I keep on thinking, Cutlass Wrath. Behold my Cutlass Wrath.
Behold.
Y'all ready for this? Yeah!
Bad voiceovers sustain me. Alright, now we cleared out all the assassins. We saved the town. Yay.
Killing you sounds like a good idea. Oh shit, it's Vice.
Put the fires out, Cupel. Ah!
Cupel just barfs on the entire island.
It caused the flames to get higher.
Uh-oh.
What's he gonna do when I come for you?
Also, do you want the sign of a bad guy? Look at this.
Hi there.
I'm Fire Aura. So yeah, this is how they found it. As we were escaping, they sent a patrol ship to follow us, and we didn't notice. Also, shit. We might be losing all of our moon crystals, guys. Wink!
I brought a lighter.
So we can hand him over immediately, or we can fight him. I'm gonna fight him.
I thought for sure that would be the bad choice. Like, Vice, are you stupid?
Well, it'd also be stupid to hand over the moon crystals, so there's no good
Yeah.
choice here. So this fight is unwinnable.
Go figure.
Ramirez is very strong.
It's kind of weird that, with, God, I keep forgetting his name.
Here goes.
With the prince, we got everything good. We got an island, we got a new ship, we got all the moon crystals. Everything went right. Now with Ramirez, everything's going wrong. We've lost the island and now we're losing the crystals. This is bullshit.
The second Enrique leaves.
He's the anti-Enrique.
Let's see how much damage we can do with this. Fuck.
1 pixel.
We can't easily take down his assassins, but Ramirez is on a completely different level.
Nope.
Now, are we actually damaging him, or does he just have infinite HP?
He is taking damage, but he has way too much HP, and we do not have enough life to do any sustainable damage to him.
Now I'm curious, what would happen if you altered the game code with a Game Shark and just take all the time and manage to kill him?
I doubt there's any... It's probably just going to cut to the next scene like nothing changed, and you probably wouldn't get any experience either.
Probably. I just remember another game that had a similar circumstance, and if you managed to beat the unbeatable, game over.
Oh, wow. I was about to say Demon Souls?
No. It's basically, you're not supposed to beat me, you're cheating, and then it just says game over.
0 damage, great. So this is how he kills us.
There is darkness. Sword of the Dark Moon.
He freezes time like Dio, and he slashes us a billion times with light.
How the hell do you stop time magic?
Alright, I'm done.
Shit.
It's alright, we have like 99 cures from that doctor. It's fine.
If you really want to waste a lot of time, you could heal yourself back up and just continually take those, but at this point, this is more for the story flair. Woo.
Oh wow, I never noticed this until now, but Fina's special move icons are Cupel.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't do anything herself.
She just kind of gestures her hands to make it look cool. Oh, no, I'm going to give us a chance to rest, as you can see.
There is darkness. Sword of the Dark Moon.
What accent is that?
A bored accent.
Somewhat only acceptable voice acting.
He even has all the poses that Enrique had.
Well, he is kind of a noble birth kind of guy. So we got our shit kicked in.
Soundly.
And because of game logic, we're fine. We gave him the crystals. And just to make sure we don't steal them back, he can teleport them. Sure.
Okay, now it's just cheating.
We're fine now. Also, we're going to find out a little more what's going on. So, Ramirez, as he mentioned, kind of runs opposite of Fina, exposed to the bad sides of the world, and basically saw all the terrible sides of mankind, and kind of went, I was said to save them, but no, these shitbags all deserve to die.
This just makes me hate Ramirez more because not only did he get the wrong... He didn't bother to check anything else. Not a single other country. He just stuck with these chuckle fucks. What's wrong with you?
Ignorance is kind of born that way sometimes. There's a lot of people that can get negative views of mankind based on a few assholes. That's how the world is.
Eh.
You can call it naivete, but it's, you know, he was kind of naive. He came from a society that didn't even have animals. So as soon as he went down here, his first real exposure to mankind, that they were assholes.
Yeah,
Case of Fina, they were good people.
that makes sense. That also explains the whole Gaussian talking.
Also with the Gaussian, it's the idea that at least Gaussian has a plan of how to handle all of these awful people. So I will follow him. So even after we got beat up, we talked smack back.
I really wish you answered what power are you talking about, just to be like the Titans, where you just...
So we learned something new.
Did you think we lived because we were good?
That does bring a pretty good point. So, Fina was not sent to get rid of the Gigas, or try to get rid of the crystals. Was sent to get the powers to cause the Reign of Destruction. Again.
Wow. This is so much.
Fina thought she didn't want to go home already.
But yeah, I guess at a point you only have 5 of the crystals. Where's the 6th Silver Moon crystal?
I have the silver crystal.
I'm Gindo Akari!
Oh.
Actually, to more of an extent. It's actually located in every Sylvite.
Huh.
That's a twist.
Her perfectly placed cleavage window.
Makes sense to have the window for that.
Dress designed with reason.
If you ever need to rip it out of your chest, it won't tear the dress. It looks too nice. Ramirez has gone really dark. Doesn't even care about really killing his childhood friend. I'll do something, but I don't know what's going on.
Come on, Enrique, come in and save the day.
Nope, it's Galcian who saves the day. Not Galcian, I should say.
Wait, really?
Thanks, Gilder. High five.
It's a good thing he's a loudmouth.
Good thing you were monologuing. That really did save us some time.
That was not the direction she was falling.
She slumped straight down. Plus, it'd be pretty horrible to see her face plant into the concrete. Guess it's not the first time, though, but... So, shit. We got a lot from that one. One, we lost all the moon crystals. We also lost our island. And we also learned that their true objective is to cause the Reign of Destruction again.
Vice, you and your fucking smile.
I know.
Can't even brood for 1 second, jeez.
Always look at the bright side of your life.
I get a fast car.
My portrait's gone.
But the chickens are fine, thank God.
So if every Sylphite has the crystal within them, doesn't this basically mean genocide's up on the agenda next?
Potentially. Vice, you just saying that means nothing. You need to have actually a plan. Oh shit.
I'll never give up, Vice. You mentally can't.
It's a problem we have to deal with.
I don't even think you know how to frown. I could totally try it. Fuck it.
I'll get the doctor to make me frown. He's good at that.
I'll turn the frown upside down. It's still a smile. We have a mopey Fina, for obvious reasons.
Well, I think almost dying might help.
Almost dying.
Again.
Also learning the reality of her mission.
Isn't it beautiful?
I love the smell of smoke and destruction in the morning.
Marco, what have you done? You can pep them up, though. It's like, look, you love building shit. Everything's destroyed again. Build it, asshole.
If I do want you to build it, what are you planning?
I guess I just needed orders. Good job, Ismail.
Ba-bam! I'm building the Tower of Babel. No, don't do that, please.
No, go ahead and do that. We kinda need that.
But bam! I summoned the Brains of Destruction.
That's not building, though.
Ba-bam! I'm starting the group's Wind of Destruction. Jetstream Sam! No. Rules of nature! Thank you for being sad, Marco. Look at that face.
I'm not gonna do anything.
It looks like a hairy tomato.
Hairy tomato. That's horrifying sounding. We got Moegi over here, or Moeji.
Looks like she's choking herself.
I'll kill myself first.
Stop crying!
I would just scream, calm down.
Start shaking her and shove her into the water.
Calm down!
Take a bath. Oh god, it's almost like you're in love with him. Vice?
That's gross.
Cooties are icky.
Yeah, they're safe. They look kind of freaked out, though.
Oh well.
It's a good thing we made the chicken cage out of titanium.
I thought she was lifting a dumbbell for a second there.
Well, you better get to work. I didn't hire you for nothing.
They didn't take our cash, we're still getting paid. Get to work.
That's basically Vice saying, well, your last building job was shit. Fix it this time. I look back, it's like, my mural. Why?
Ramirez did us a favor. Do your job better now.
I just noticed there's a crater in the center of that wall, right where the mural is, so Ramirez actively shot at that thing.
Yuck. Boom.
I don't like it.
Tika Tika, why aren't you hanging off the side almost about to die?
We just look on the ground, Tika Tika fell over.
Vice still says it.
I called this meeting to,
Thank you all for coming to my depression.
It's Vice, that you could use a weird smile.
I thought he was inside and was facing away. It's me.
Hi, I'm here to fix everything.
Fina, you're never alone when you're with me.
The right decision as a male, sometimes just give your woman some distance.
Vice did something sympathetic. I'm stunned.
Well, I think you might be often confusing our character of Ice versus the real game's character of Ice.
This is true.
Because he's actually a generally decent human being in normal circumstances. We often forget that in our sociopathic style of him. What? No, hold on. This is really bad for my back.
Don't we have boats for this?
Why are we working out at a time like this? We lit her over. Look at Margot's face.
I left Valua to stop this.
This is exactly what Lord Valua looks like.
This is like how I was born.
Wait,
they were in their cage. What did you do?
We decided to let them out. They look like they were hungry.
The one in the pen is like, I rule the world.
Bow, but don't. Whap, whap.
It broke my nose.
Oh, my chest airbags.
Do I need to heal something down there again? I almost fell asleep. I'm sorry.
I renounce my Sylvitism.
These are the admirals that are left. Not as many as last time.
Yeah, crazy guys evaporated in like utter darkness. Gregorio's gone, so
Alfonso left.
oh,
Yeah, Alfonso left to Tattletale.
okay. Then we're all accounted for.
Yep. My hair points the right way to go.
Everywhere's the right way to go.
You follow my hair, I never get lost. Walks into a wall.
Get stuck in it.
Walks through the wall.
Still proudly. There's like a Vigoro-shaped hole in the wall.
Belez is finally showing a little bit of humanity in this sense because, you know, she doesn't like violence, so it's just like, I don't like what we're doing. Also, there's a mention of a place called Solstice.
I'm not gonna lie, Beleza actually seems like the most sympathetic character of this enemy team. She actually seems like, like Gregorio, she's still, a person.
Yeah.
And not just a stereotypical bad guy like Vigoro.
And there's also the reason why Belez is kind of pledging loyalty to Galcian in this sense.
Oh yeah. Galcian, you silver-tongued devil.
Blazer faints.
Horns start to appear on Galcian.
He is an asshole. Looks better than ever. Keep on saying it.
Where'd all this purple come from?
It's like my blue but bloody.
It's funny, like, seconds later you hear him screaming because they're staring directly at the sun. This was a bad decision, Vice! Do I need to heal that too?
Yes!
So I'm going home. So we thought our journey was nearly over, but it's starting over.
I thought she wasn't even moving, just...
Sylvi powers.
You learned from Moheki.
So she's had a moment to ponder things over, and she's come to a conclusion. Mainly because everyone else was remaining positive, and she kind of took that in. Again, being the exact opposite of Ramirez. But also, our next mission is to go to the Great Silver Shrine. But yes, the Sylvites actually caused the Rains of Destruction. What shitty people.
You know, another thought occurs. There is a way to prevent this whole plan. Just keep one Sylvite locked away. They'll never get the Silver Moon Crystal.
It works a little differently than that, and you'll see.
Ah, there's an alternate plan. Okay.
What are our choices? Yes, and yes.
Yes, emphatically.
Thank you very
Managed to
much.
find the no, you get a game over.
No. But we do need a fourth person to come with us, so Gilder! Look at his pose. You rang.
Gotta look cool. Oh shit, I already do.
Wink.
I'm stuck this way, help.
How long were you standing there, Gilder?
I wasn't helping you rebuild. Lifting that log really hurt.
Long enough for my joints to lock up.
So that's what happened. It took me this long to explain me.
Yes, my lord.
It took me 2 weeks.
So because he's a snitch, he is getting actually promoted to Grand Admiral. So he basically has the same rank as Galcian.
Mother!
Mother!
Oh, Intrigue.
Hug your mother!
Oh, I already know.
I plan to fix this despite having no army anymore. Wow.
But who else just saw that gesture?
You were waiting. You were complaining that there's no dramatic gestures. There you go.
We don't need to save the people, we just need to kill them now. I mean, Theodora, that's like the one smart thing you said the entire game, but you don't have an army. By the way, you're way too late, Beleza.
I'm causing shit to happen.
Why would you flick your hair? It's completely solid.
I want to make sure that's still there. I can't feel it. Funny he does that, the entire hair just rips off like a skull cap.
Alfonso, you're my new son. Ugh.
Being awesome.
I thought he was just making out with her.
No way! Hell yes!
Enrique's awesome.
No!
Bye, Alfonso.
Ow.
Ah, damn it.
Fuck. I still like the idea. What are you doing? And you're saying is making out with Beleza? That'd be very strange. What?
Ah, damn it, Enrique.
You mean, damn it, Beleza? You had to ruin the coup d'etat.
Pretty much.
Because if you look around, there are no guards. You little shit. Look at that look on his face.
I didn't do a damn thing. It's great.
You're under my command now. So now the next day's come by, we need to talk to Ryokan. Now that we've upgraded his forge, we can speak to him and he's going to be like, well, I need some materials to make you the ultimate weapon called Valorium. So I happen to have 2 pieces of Valorium. You drop off with him while he forges me an awesome sword.
If you have Valorium, you have Delorium.
I have a DeLorean. So we go up here, and we're gonna be taking Fina's ship all the way to the Silver Shrine. You might be wondering where the Silver Shrine is. Let's find out, guys.
Am I seeing things, or did her ship look like a giant cubel for a second?
Not at all.
Ugh.
It's probably a good idea to get seatbelts on this thing.
Nah, that's fine. I like it up here.
You know, you talk a lot about air pressure being a problem.
Oh. Good point.
Well, no, this one is even worse. Because we don't just go above the clouds.
We go into the vacuum of space.
The air's so clean up here.
It's so clean and full of dust.
Do they go up into the moon?
What does it look like?
Silver Moon Shrine.
There's so much oxygen up here.
There's so many problems with this.
Science.
I'm so mad right now.
Moonstone energy can do miraculous things.
Their skin should be burning alive due to space radiation, and they should be frozen. They should be a paradox of death right now.
Does anyone want a sandwich? I brought some lunch for the trip.
Oh, cool.
What the fuck? Okay.
I think something went wrong in editing.
Nope.
Are the controls reversed for this?
Not really.
Okay, thank God.
It's a little interesting to get used to. It didn't take too long, though. There are some little parts in this map, especially when we get inside the Silver Shrine, that are a little bit awkward, and you'll see that momentarily. There are a couple treasures that I skip out in this area because, for one, it's just not worth the time. Plus, people are watching me play, so I'm just like, it's not worth it. This place definitely has a futuristic look to it. There's like computer screens, and there's... It's very much more space-related for this one. I like the music around here, though. It's very unique. Hear it? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Very ambient. Also, do we ever actually go into one of these rooms, or do we just say, oh, it's a room? Cool.
Guess we're gonna find out. I didn't remember if there's any treasures on this side, so I'm just inspecting them. I'm just like, I don't remember if there's any treasures on the outside.
It's not really music, is it? It's more of a noise.
Well, the music is actually when we get inside the shrine. There's no music out here because there's no music in space. Plenty of air, though.
There's plenty of air in this vacuum.
I was trying to remember, it's like... because I had pretty much avoided all walkthroughs outside of some of the... Like, if I got stuck and I couldn't find all the chams, I had to look up kind of where some of them were missing, if I remembered. So, other than that, I'm kind of doing this from old memory.
Okay, we got music.
So, the controls around here are a little strange. There's also no combat encounters. Doesn't mean this doesn't take a while, though. For this reason.
Who brought the trail mix?
Thank God there's no gravity in space.
It's not until he realizes there's no gravity that he starts suffocating.
Yep. I fast forward to this part because I run into some control trouble on this weird program thing, so I'm pulling some Sonic movements there. There we go, we fixed it. This is why the controls are in this is weird. Gravity is inconsistent, to say the least.
This is pretty cool.
It is, but it's also easy to get lost because there is both the upside down way to getting up and there's also the right side up of getting up. So you have to remember what way is right side up and what way is not.
Oh my God. We don't have a mini-map either. Oh no.
Nope.
Oh no.
We have to trust our eyes on this one. There's a couple different treasures over here, and you can tell there's these blocked off points that we can't climb over, so it requires us to actually go over those areas from the opposite side of it, so the bottom of it. It is a different approach to a dungeon, in a sense. So we gotta go over here to flip upside down. We're gonna go over that part.
You know, I like the concept a lot, but the fact that we were blocked off by a wall that was barely under Vice's height, kinda... ugh.
Look, I'm not jumping if I'm upside down.
I would.
Good for you. But there are some moonberries here. There's also some good silver armor in here, which is pretty good for the coming parts. The thing that's very useful at this point in the game, especially when you're using this particular map, what helps a lot is the first-person view. As you can tell, especially when you start going up these certain areas, knowing which way is up and which way is down gets kind of confusing. So what you end up doing is using the first-person view to see the shrine you're trying to get to and adjusting your movement accordingly. I'm cutting a lot out of it because there's a lot of trial and error on my part, so this is the best way to tell. That's down, so right now I'm upside down. I need to go up.
It's also kind of color-coded, down being black handlebars and up being white.
Yeah. But the movement in here is a little bit awkward, so that's where we need to go. We're going the right side up. I can imagine having combat counters here would make this place a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Also wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Welcome to my home, it's full of monsters.
Say hello to the moon, Behemoth. He just lives here.
But remember, I've never seen animals before. This is pretty cool overall, though, because as we played through the whole game, we've known Fina as a Sylvite, but we also know the Silver Civilization is long gone. We have no idea where they are. We never come across any others. Oh yeah, it's because they fucked off to space.
Yeah.
This is also probably the first exposed to technology that is still living of this ancient world. This is how advanced the people got before they were wiped out by the original Reigns of Destruction.
We saw this with the blue civilization, right? Just not to this extreme a degree, though.
A purple civilization you're probably thinking of, the one that untouched ruins.
Yeah.
But even then, they were, there was not a soul there. There was no one kind of maintained keeping it alive. There are actually ancient Sylvites here. If we go over here, other than moonstones, big thing, we get a lot of moonberries, which at this point is very useful. It just wants to make sure that we have all the attacks we can. See, you might be wondering why I keep on running into walls and awkwardly turning. It's because the controls here are a little weird.
Tank controls, aren't they?
A little more tank control-like, yeah.
Ew. Probably a necessity due to the mechanic, but yikes. Huh. It's the bottom of a shrine.
Fuck.
This is Shine's ass.
Banan.
Yeah, I can see how this could be super confusing. The idea is pretty good, but man,
It can be disorienting as well.
like this is a really cool idea, and it's a pretty awesome that they managed to get this done with not GameCube, Dreamcast era tech.
Yeah.
Ooh man, it still looks like a mess in some ways.
Yeah.
I mean, admittedly, like, if you look back even the original Skies of Arcadia, not even the Legend editions, it actually looked pretty good for its time. Like, really good.
It does look good. I'm just saying, like, tank controls are... I can understand why they use tank controls, but after going with regular controls for a good 34 hours, this would be really disorienting.
I imagine it's just a way of keeping the model basically stuck to the track.
That is exactly it.
They just animate the movement of walking, and then they just attach it to so that way it can't move off, it can't fall off when it goes upside down.
It's a smart idea. I'm actually impressed that the developers thought this far ahead.
Also, the door that we need to get into the place is upside down.
They'll never figure this out.
I also like the music here because it's unique to the area, because we're in a very unique place. So we get to meet Fina's quote-unquote parents.
The daycare.
Hello, Eddie Murphy.
Gilder's just looking around. I can't steal any of this. Okay. Totally. Wow, this is new.
I like how they're just old men, but you can see they have attached like robotic arms to themselves so they can keep their arms all tucked inside and not use them. Because they're very old and fragile. His name is Elder Prime. What? So actually there's multiple elders. You can see them all in the crystals around us. Kind of an elders council.
Makes sense.
All with different names like Elder Halos. This is also the first time they've learned that Ramirez has betrayed them. Because keep in mind, they sent Ramirez down there, but they don't know what happened to him, so they sent Fina to find Ramirez, along with also her mission. We released the seal on Zelos. Zelos is the name of the Silver Gigas, the strongest Gigas. We also learned about the truth of our mission art itself.
Are they going to try to pass it off as a good thing?
Most likely.
But first we go to a special place to find out about this.
IMAX.
We end up in the database.
We end up in Tron.
Hello, I am Vice EXE.
I feel sick. Ugh.
My job to mend and defend.
I'm a virus.
Oh, there goes my lunch. Oh. Here we go.
Gilder, you're the best.
Look at him floating around in the back.
Don't give a fuck.
Ba-da-da-da-da. But they use this thing as a network just to insert the knowledge into our brains. Because it's the future, sort of. The past, future. You know what I mean.
We're banking on you seeing the destruction and just going insane, and then their problem solved.
Yeah, we don't gotta explain anything anymore. This is great.
They dust off their robot hands. This is the lost continent of Solstice, which was the continent of the Silver Civilization.
The lost continent of Salt Lick.
I wish I was dead. I'm crying.
Giant Robot Wars!
Where am I?
Where's my torso?
I got nothing.
I got nothing. Blueheim.
Oh.
I'm flying!
Still haven't learned. So this is what happens when the moon crystals all come together. If you bring them all together, this is what revives the final Gigas, Zelos. Zelos is the Gigas that can summon the rains of destruction. So the Silver Civilization, to deal with all the wars, the nightmares, and things like this, created a Gigas that could destroy the world. So they flew up into the sky, this small pod, to escape its destruction, and just wiped everyone off the face of the earth.
I can see why there's a council rather than just one dude, because it would take a lot of deliberation to not only build a world destruction device, but to also pull the trigger. Because these guys are going to be forever known as the people that just ruined everything now.
But to be fair, no one's left to dispute them or blame them. They killed everyone but themselves, basically.
Yeah, that too.
Basically, they did Majora's job on even a grander scale.
Yeah.
This also explains why the area underneath the clouds is just mud.
Yeah, because it's just a full wipeout. Like, I'd imagine they pulverized the land so much that just the oceans flooded over and then everything mixed into a slurry of nothing.
So this is what also kind of makes the Elders messed up. They sealed away Zealous as opposed to getting rid of him, using the moon crystals as a seal. And they sealed him just in case things went bad again, they could destroy the world again. So guess why Fina was sent to find the moon crystals?
They deliberated that humanity's reaching that point again.
Yep.
Did they just look at Valua too?
They probably looked at the whole world.
I mean, they didn't look all bad. I mean, like...
You're leaving 6 old people to judge.
Good point. What's their determining factor, though? Because, like, Red Continent, Blue Continent, Ixataka, they were neutral.
Well, I mean, the Blue Continent was fighting over power, and there's a lot of, the faults of mankind in each one in little ways.
Okay. They're trying to, cut this problem off ahead of time, is what they're doing.
Yeah. They figure that everyone's trying to revive the Gigas and are just repeating what happened last time. Just basically wipe out everybody. Fix it.
It's almost like powerful old people shouldn't decide a future that isn't theirs.
Oh, how weird that brought up. Anyway.
Gotta maintain that status quo.
This pisses Vice off.
That pissed everybody off.
But I'm sure they're gonna send you back down there to die too.
They did offer to let us stay up here while they destroyed the world. You're friends with Fina, we'll let you live. I also like this a lot about Fina, because a lot of these characters can be played off as weak, but Fina actually has a lot of internal strength. This also is a good allegory to the destruction of the island that we did, the Crescent Isle, because even after destruction, people worked hard to rebuild themselves, even despite all the problems. And that's kind of what humanity is all about. These people are striving for perfection, which is impossible, but at the same time, willing to kill people for not matching that goal. So the destruction of Crescent Isle was, in smaller scale, a way of explaining her current thought process. Oh, shit. Ba-ba-da-ba.
How? Oh, Ramirez has a ship, doesn't he?
Yep, how do you think he got down there?
Oh, thanks for explaining that.
It's better than just going, never mind asking questions. Like some things will do. So let's get us a silver moon crystal. Because here's the thing, you only need one. So remember when I named this video Everything Goes Wrong?
No kidding.
We hadn't quite seen everything just yet.
Yeah, we'll see more of that soon.
Gotta give Galcian credit. He's a smart villain. In other games like this, it seems like a guy like him would just turn Ramirez and says, well, you're useless, cut down.
Well, yeah, I could say for a villain, his plan is very sound.
Yeah.
And his plan is also not necessarily rooted in just mwahahaha.
He's a very cool and calculated villain. Which makes me all the more reason I just want to kick his ass now.
I really do respect Fina after this whole thing, learning about her purpose and then fighting against it. You're just like, good going, girl.
Ugh.
They're all giving up.
What was that face?
Halo's face was sad. Mrr.
I must have seen something different because that looked like a really angry face.
It looked more like stoic, just
Yeah, that's it.
So we have an option. We could walk back on our own, or they could teleport us back. If you missed any treasure and you want to walk back and find it yourself, you can. I don't want to waste my time with it. I don't want to deal with that gravity nightmare anymore.
I'm glad they actually gave you that option, even though we didn't see it throughout the other dungeons, because you kind of need that after that dungeon.
The only confusing thing, and I'm just kind of jumping assumptions on it, is that the voice that told us they could teleport us back was the voice of Prime. Prime was the one who got killed.
Yeah.
I think Elder Prime is a title, so I think Helios just got that title.
Well, they each have a different title for it. I think it's an automated system, but at the same time, it might just be a mistake.
Probably.
Who knows?
Probably just a small thing that slipped up.
So, what we learned is that, remember when we flew by Dangrel Island and it seemed like they had that elevator going into Deep Sky? That elevator was going straight down to Solstice, which Solstice is in pieces in the deep sky. We need to get there to try to stop Galcian and Ramirez to bring Solstice back, because once Solstice back, Zelos comes back, and the Reign of the Destructions begins.
Wonder how many people are going to get angry at you that you keep calling it Solstice and not Solstice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I decided not to.
You should have said something. I've been mispronouncing Rachnum this whole time, so I mean, they didn't say shit for that, but yeah, Solstice. I like Solstice because it sounds cool. But yeah, Solstice.
We also learned that our group only needs, an hour to rebuild a completely destroyed island.
They're really good.
Time works weird here, okay? Plus, we have the greatest builder in the world, so he's just like, I'll just clap my hands. And there it is.
They get paid well.
Yeah, why do you think I got the best of the best?
We have like half a continent's treasury in our safe. They're getting paid well. They're motivated to work quick.
I know that Solstice thing is going to turn to, oh, how dare you mispronounce it? I'm like, dude, light commentary, calm down.
What are we at? We're in the 30-something episodes of commentary.
Yes.
Some things slip up. Like Elder Prime in this video game.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that guy. Let's move on to part 29.
Part 29, where things continue to go wrong.